Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MINE. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Been a while since the last time I did it, but I've had continuous requests come in on it, so I want to get things updated here. I don't think too much has changed since the last time I did it, but like I said, I'm not sure exactly when that was. So I just want to map out kind of an overall chart pattern that I'm seeing here take shape here, and then that way everybody's got an idea of what's going on kind of from the broader picture of things, and not just the micro time frame, which obviously the past 2 days are red, but there's a lot more to the chart, and unless you're a day trader, of course, than just the past 2 days. So this one will give kind of more of the overall broad concept of the chart. So the first line I want to draw is this line right here. I'm going to make this line red to represent resistance. And then the next one I'm going to do is just I'll aim it right there, draw that line like this, and we'll make this one green to represent support. And what I've done is drawn a symmetrical triangle. That's what this is called, and I would call this a bullish symmetrical triangle. Why would it be bullish as opposed to bearish? Well, all we have to do for that is look down and gain a gauge of our overall context. And the easiest way to do that is look at that purple line there, which is the 50-day simple moving average, and you can see that that has a clear upward slope to it. So therefore, the overall context is bullish. If you were one that wanted to use a longer-term moving average, and you could look down here at the 200-day, and this is going flat, so neutral at best down here. But if we go down and look at the younger brother, the 50-day, like I said, very evident, very clear upward slope to it. So that one definitely makes the context bullish, and therefore this is a bullish symmetrical triangle. If you want to learn more about symmetrical triangles, you can do that. But as far as the overall pattern goes, it's definitely in the bull's favor because of that overall context. So I'm not going to give any specific supports or resistances just because the resistances right now are dynamic, meaning as time goes on, they change. Same with the support. As time goes on, this continues to upslope. So I'm not going to put any exact values. But I will say that within the grand scheme of things, you do want the 50-day simple moving average to hold. So the good news is if the price were to break through to the downside of the pattern, you have the 50-day that's right here below it that will hopefully, and what you want to see, provide support like it did back here, and then launch the price back upwards. But that's just a what if situation of if it breaks to the downside. But given you have to give the edge to the bulls, I'd expect more so a break to the upside than the downside. But you got to be ready for all situations. And then finally, just to end things on the volume analysis front, volume is acting exactly how you'd want to see it act during a consolidation period. Just very low and steady, nothing huge or anything like you've seen during the breakouts. So as any volume or as any textbook will tell you about volume analysis, lower volume on sideways action, and that's exactly what's been going on. So you got to like it from that perspective too. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out our video course down there. Over 8.5 hours of video and teaching that'll help you out with using charting in your strategy as a trader. So I'd encourage you to read some of the testimonials and reviews and give it a try. One more time, this was MINE. Thanks for listening.